Hello, this is Elsie, that's it. Today we will be replacing the digital thermostat with one of the state-of-the-art Ecobee 4 thermostat systems. It comes with a room sensor and a built-in Alexa voice service, and it's also Wi-Fi capable for monitoring purposes. Let's get started. The first thing that we want to do is go ahead and open up our box, and on the inside you can see that it's a real stylish little small room sensor, as well as your thermostat. My hands are ashy than a mug, but okay, we're not doing hands. We are doing thermostats, baby. All of your instructions on how to install the thermostat, and you may want to keep these close by just so you can follow along with the video, but I will go through how to install it, and it is super easy. Trust me, or read for yourself. For this to be digital and environmental friendly, they sure do have a lot of paper and information packets inside of here. What is in here? Let me get it out. This looks like the plate that goes on the wall, and then perhaps the thermostat sits on it like that. But we will get to that part, and I will let you know for certain. Okay, and then on the inside of your box, it looks like there's a, this is what probably will power it and make it work. There's some connections there. And here's some other little gadgets here. And look like some screws. Probably gonna need these screws, baby. Look, it only has 3 screws, regular screws, and then I believe that these are like the wood screws, or what do they call that stuff? We used to write with it when we were kids. We used to use it for sidewalk chalk. Oh, damn, I can't think of the name of this stuff. What is this stuff called? I can't think of it, but it's the wall. But this goes through the wall because you don't have to screw your holes into the 2x4. So I think that these little doohickeys or devices will help secure it inside of the wall. I can't think of the name of these things. I'm sorry, guys. And it looks like something that's gonna hold the room sensor. But anyway, we will find all of that out once we are deep into the install. You ready? Let's go. Now, after you get all of your instructions out, your pieces set up, and the devices that you want to use, before you go to the wall and start dismounting anything, taking anything apart, make sure you come out to your main electrical supply and turn it off. Main electrical. Turn it off. You do not want to end up shocked or anything like that. Or you cannot pay your bill for a month, and the electrical company will turn it off for you. The main switch is here on mine. I flip it, turns everything off. It is super duper dark, man. It's dark. So this is where your flashlight is going to come in. So you want to make sure that it's off, and that your power is off, so you can look at your digital device and clearly see that it is powered off. Just to make certain, stand on a chair or a ladder and go to the nearest vent and make sure you do not feel any air or any heat coming out of your vents. Just to confirm and double confirm that power is turned off. If you left that power on and something happened, don't say I didn't warn ya. Okay, so my closest vent is right up here. I got to stand on the sofa. I don't feel anything. Hopefully you have a toolkit. You will need some tools. You will need a screwdriver. Okay, so my screwdriver, it comes with different attachments so I can make sure that I have whatever size screwdriver I need. And now it's time to remove your digital thermostat from the wall. I don't know how yours is secured, but mine you can just remove. And then you'll see the inside of this. This is going to be very important later. So make sure that you take a picture of this setup. See the wires? The wires is what you want to make sure that you are paying attention to. Now, once you have that back plate off, you want to go ahead and check to see if the inside of your thermostat has anything that says L1, L2, warning, high voltage, 110 vac, 120 vac, or 240 vac. Mine does not have any of those indicators. If you see any of those indicators inside of your plate, stop this video and go to ecobee.com/compatibility. The remainder of this video will not support you. Next, check your wires to confirm if you have a C wire connected. That is C like cat wire connected. I do have a C wire connected. It is the brown wire that is connected in between the OB and the Y wire. Because I have this C wire connected, it will power my Ecobee. Therefore, I do not need to install the power cords or the power device or power wire or whatever the wire is called. I will not need to do that because I have the C wire that will power my Ecobee. Yay, C wire. If you do not have a C wire, you will need to use this power extender kit. Because I have a C wire, I will not be demonstrating how to install this power extended wire kit. This is something that you will need to install on your own and find out how to install it from someone who does not have a C wire. Okay, you will need to return to your packaging, and inside of this packaging are labels that you will need to use to mark the current wires and how they are installed on your current thermostat. There's a row of stickers with letters on them. Once you disconnect a wire, you will add the corresponding letter to that wire so that you'll know where the wire was connected to begin with. Okay, now to disconnect each wire, you will need a flathead screwdriver so that you can go by one and disconnect them. So when I disconnect the R wire, I will then add one of the labels that has an R on it and wrap it around there. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect these wires and label each one, and then I'll be right back and show you what happens afterwards, okay? Flathead screwdriver, and then you just twist it around just far enough that you can remove the wire. And I'm removing it from the W slot. So I'll just pull it, bend it up a little bit like that. Locate the one that has the W on it. See, W or W1. You see the G? Okay, so every wire at this point should have a piece of tape on it. You see the blue and the black? I have no idea what they are for, where they go, and I'm not going to bother them. They are not bothering me. Make sure you get these labeled right. If you get shocked when you turn it on or sparks start flying out, you have been warned. Now we get into the big league. You will need a large flathead screwdriver so that you can unscrew this back plate and detach it from the wall. And I'll make every attempt to do this while I'm holding this camera. once it's unscrewed, you will then be able to maneuver those wires behind there, and your plate will drop on the floor. Yours won't drop on the floor because you're not trying to film and everything, so your little device will stay there and you can grab it with 2 hands, but mine has dropped. It's down there somewhere. Okay. Okay, now it is going to be your choice whether or not you want to just mount your Ecobee on your wall. And once it's pushed back on there, as you can see, your wall looks like it has the Holy Ghost. Okay? Or you can caulk and paint or whatever you need to do to cover those holes. Or you can let your wall look like it got the Holy Ghost. Or you can use this mount plate to cover it. The only thing that needs the Holy Ghost in this house is me, okay? So I will be using this mount plate. Make sure you squeeze your wires together and slide them through the hole that's on the Ecobee mounting plate. Like that. So then your mounting plate will look like so. Okay, and once you have your trim plate in place, then this is actually the mounting plate, guys. I was calling this thing the mounting plate. This is actually the trim plate. So you'll have your mounting plate, and then you would just put your wires through your mounting plate, align the holes, and secure it. Okay, once you have your trim plate and your back plate aligned and level, take an ink pen or a pencil and mark inside of the holes. Okay, and then once you get the hole marked, then go ahead and remove the trim plate and the back plate. Take them off, and you have your holes marked here and here. Once you get those marked, okay, and then you will come back to your Ecobee kit and collect your drywall, fillers, and your screws. And that's what I was trying to think of earlier, drywall. That's what we used to use to write on the sidewalks with, pretend like it was chalk. It worked just as good. But these are your drywall screws. Your drywall screw is the thick plastic one. And then you have your regular screw. So get that package open and get those items out of there. You will then take your butterfly drywall piece, the plastic piece, secure that into your wall. You may want to drill a hole in the wall first and then secure that piece into the wall. Okay, and then you would just screw this plate on until it's secure. And then you will do the same thing for the hole at the bottom. I'll make that one look pretty for you guys. Okay, and then as you can see, you will just continue to screw the bottom one in until it is secure. Okay, I have a little bit more screwing to go. I know it looks a little bit better than the top one, right? Yeah, buddy. It's on there. It's a mess, but it is on there. This will look a lot neater and probably be a little bit more secure and take a lot less time if you have a drill. Unfortunately, I do not have a drill, And I really, 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 really need a drill. My birthday is gone. Valentine's Day is gone. Maybe the Easter Bunny will bring me a drill. Hey, Easter Bunny, you listening? Bring your girl a drill so I can do this stuff faster and easier. Thank you. Okay, now this is mounted. I know, it looks horrific. Okay, now make sure that all of your wires have labels on them. They are pulled through. Make sure that your plate is secure. It's ugly, but it's not moving though. I will come back and get it all nice and neat sometime after Easter. Hint, hint, Easter Bunny, bring me a drill so that I can make this look real nice and neat. Thank you. Okay, so it's level. See, my level bubble is in between the two black lines, so that means that it's level. Okay, now you want to pay very close attention because we will be dealing with the wires now. So you're going to take your R wire. If you have more than one wire with an R on it, you're going to take the R wires and you will put them into RC. Okay, once you have your wire inside of the correct block, you can gently tug on it just to make sure that it's secure, and the level will be in a downward position to indicate that there is a wire in there and it is secure. Okay, then you will insert the rest of your wires into the blocks in which they correspond. You'll put your C with your C wire, your Y1 with your Y1 block. You have a W or W1 goes up here with the W or W1. And then you have your G goes over here with the G. So I will go ahead and get those inserted and come right back to show you the results. And then you have them completely secure like so. Make sure you have inserted the wires into the side of the blocks and not the hole on the top, into the side. Try to turn this to the side so you guys can see. See, inserted on the side. Do not go by color, go by letter. Okay? Because I don't know that these wires are used for different things. So go with the corresponding letters, not the color. Then locate your Ecobee device to collect it. Do you see the holes on top of the plate there next to the letters? See those metal prongs that are along the sides of the Ecobee device? Those need to align with the holes that are there. Once you put this plate on, so that you can just snap it in place. Once you have them aligned and you press, it should snap into place. If there's any trouble popping that on, make sure your wires are as flat as possible and pushed as far back into the hole as you can possibly get them. Because if they're sticking out, there's not much space behind the back of your Ecobee device to allow it to lay flat. Okay, and then once you have it pressed on there, it'll be nice and secure just like that. And then you can kind of take a peek from all sides to make sure that it is flat. And then we will come back out to the power box. The moment of truth. Dun, 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 dun. You will flip your switch back to the on position. Okay, now you'll switch back to the on position. I think you will. I got it back turned on in the on position, and then I'll just go ahead and take a quick look, make sure I did not blow any fuses. Once your power turns back on, you are now ready to work directly with the Ecobee. And you can follow the prompts that are on the face of the Ecobee to complete your install. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.